This isn't a technical review of the Fujifilm X-S20. It's more like, here's what it was like to travel with this camera, use it in random real-life situations, and see how it held up while exploring Gran Canaria. No lab tests, no spec tests, just me, a backpack, this camera, and an island full of light, colors, and moments I tried to catch. You will see photos, little stories from the trip, and my honest take on what worked well and what didn't. If you are into that mix of travel, photography, and keeping things real, let's get into it. So the journey started at 2:30, I guess. We went to the bus, and with the bus we went to the airport, and from the airport, well, we went to Gran Canaria, and on the airport I took those pictures. At this point I want to give you the basic informations. I had the Fujinon 23mm 2.0, which is the lens I'm filming with right now. I just love this lens, the size, the sharpness, everything, like the versatility. I just love this lens. Buy this lens if you want an all-around lens. I catched myself like using it 98% of the time. So the second lens I took with me was the Sigma 56mm 1.4, which is an amazing lens for taking portraits. But I didn't see myself using it that much in Gran Canaria, just because when you use a lens like a 56mm, full frame it would be around 85mm. It's more like a portrait lens, and it's more like, for me at least, I need more planning for this lens. But when I have this 23mm on, which is like in full frame around 35mm, it's just an all-rounder lens. You can just take it nearly for everything, maybe except taking interior photography like whole rooms or something. But overall, this lens is perfect for traveling. So if you want to travel, or if you're just searching for an all-rounder lens, buy this lens. It's just perfecto. So as we arrived, you can see I was, well, really tired, but it was also time to explore this amazing island. And as you can see, it was amazing. At this point I want to talk about how specifically the Fujifilm X-S20 can handle sunsets. If you are a sunset lover like I am myself, I was impressed. There is a specific mode in the Fujifilm that you can say, okay, I'm going to take photos of a sunset. I was just really impressed. I did not have to do anything at all. Just look at the sunset, take pictures of the sunset, and the rest was made by the camera. I just edited out some one or two people in the background and some stones that were too big, but that's it basically. And yeah, I personally really love the pictures. I hope you like them too. And well, then there was the dunes of Gran Canaria. Oh, guys, what should I say? I was barefoot, I was just walking, the wind was blowing through my hair. It was one of the most beautiful things that I ever experienced. It was like I'm in a different country from going from the street into the dunes. And it's very close, you know, it's not like you have to walk and walk and walk. It's like you are on the street, and then you go into the dunes. I've spent there like 4 hours. I was there the whole afternoon and then watching the sunset. Let's hope everything goes right, and everything went right. And it was the perfect situation, the perfect sunset. It was so beautiful. I was really, really sitting there, and I was crying a little bit because I never saw that kind of beauty. all those shots. I didn't do anything specific. I just shot automatic mode, and
Of course, one or two of the sunset pictures are with the sunset setting that I was talking about earlier in the video. The rest of it was just like, hey, Fujifilm X-S20, make some awesome pictures. And well, I think the camera delivered. And last but not least, I want to talk about my adventure with the dolphins. This was like, oh God. This was the first time in my life I saw dolphins like that close. When I booked the trip with the ship, they say that it's not safe that you will see dolphins. Maybe they show themselves, maybe they don't. We were going onto the ocean and we were driving half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I was so excited the whole time because I'm like a small kid when I do stuff like this. Of course, I had always my camera with me. Yeah, the result was I was seeing some flying fish. I was so happy seeing it. It was like, is this a bird? Is this a bird? No, it actually was a flying fish. They can really fly a long way. I was really surprised. Sadly, I was not able to take a picture because it was so fast. And of course, I saw it and I was like, oh, where is it going? Where is it going? We went a little bit more and actually the dolphins came to the boat and were swimming around. What I really liked is on the ship, they tell you don't throw anything in, be very respectful, or they will kick you out of the boat. Yeah, what should I say? The dolphins were like, it was a little bit surreal in that situation because there were so many. I think maybe we can see 1 or 2 dolphins, but they were swimming around. This was like 1 meter, maybe 2 meters, and I was just watching. I was like, wow, because you always see them in other videos or on TV maybe or somewhere, but when you see those beautiful animals in real life, it's like, I don't know, I was really touched. We stayed there for like 1 hour. Sometimes the ship moved a little bit because the dolphins seemed to like it, because then they came back and were swirling around again. It will definitely be an adventure that I will always have in my heart and in my mind. It was so beautiful. So what's my conclusion with the Fujifilm X-S20? I have to say that I own this camera now for, I think, over a year, like 1.5 years maybe. And I have to say, I'm still impressed by this camera. I love this camera more and more. Like I said in another video, it's my go-to traveling camera now. My Canon R5 has to stay home because I think it's just too much. The camera is small, it's compact, it does what it does. I'm still in love with all the presets, with all the film simulations. I think this gives, for people that are also interested in artificial side, the looks, the different colors or specific colors of the older looks. I think this is the perfect camera, every Fujifilm camera that can simulate those. You can use the flash. I haven't used the flash like maybe once or twice because I'm not a big flash fan. I like that you can change the lens. Overall, an impressive camera for me. The quality is perfect. If you are looking for a camera to travel with or even to start photography, I would say go for it. You know, I don't want to talk too much technical about here because I think photography in the first place is for me an art. It's like not talking about pixels or focal length and all that stuff, because I think it's like painting a picture. It's like you cannot tell everyone to paint the picture in the same way. Everyone has to find out a little bit about their style and how to achieve things. When you let 100 people paint the same human being, it will always look different. It will always have an own style and everyone achieves different things in a different way. And I think that's the same with photography, and there is no go-to. Of course, there's aesthetics. There is like doing some things in the right way. Like, is it too much light? Is it not enough light? Is it whatever? Those kind of stuff. But you will figure it out. You will master it on your own, for your own style and how you see the world. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you like it. Feel free to like it, share it, leave a comment. This is very nice for the algorithm. I heard that it has to be at least 6 words. I don't know if this is right, but if you want to give feedback, please feel free to write something in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And sorry for my really devastated look today, but honestly, Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.